We are back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series. It's your boy, Steven the Dream, and I am here for another edition, man. This is one of those rare cases where we bring somebody back. I told y'all in 2019 I really wasn't going to do back-to-back interviews. I wasn't bringing nobody back. I wanted to get as many artists as I could. But sometimes, man, you got to bring certain people back, man. People that's been working hard. You've been seeing them do their thing. And right now I got my guy, Dirty F. White, back in the building with us, man. How you doing, bro?
Good to be here, man.
All the way from what's the area code y'all repping?
910,
the
910. 910, baby.
What's that,
yeah,
Wilmington?
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina, man. How have things been since the last time we seen you, man? What was that? About 4 months ago, I think I seen you last. You and Breeze came up
It's
here.
been a quick 4 months too, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost brought Breeze with me today. He had some studio. Nice. He had some studio engagements, man. We be working, so when the duty calls, you know what I'm saying. You gotta let mans make his money, but
right.
I try to get him to come with me. But no, it's been productive, man. It's been a really productive 4 months. Started shaping up a lot of things that needed to be shaped up and seeing some things happen slowly that I've been looking for, and so it's been kind of a blessing.
I've been seeing, man. It's like as soon as you left, like you hit us with everything you said. We'll get into it exactly, but So Cold video out right now. Going crazy.
That's the last thing, yeah.
That's the latest thing.
It's a dope vibe. So Cold is really nice, man. Cause Wilmington, where I'm from, we filmed that video in January, and the girls was out on the deck in a bikini. So
we gonna let them check it out.
Can't even be mad.
Maserati out and everything.
Right.
See, we talked about that song though last time you was here, and how it was inspired by family and just somebody doubting you, or just maybe at the time doubting what you was doing, and then showing you your props.
Yeah.
Has that changed a lot lately? Is that still going on?
I feel like, yeah, honestly, man, and I really, I'm blessed to see it, but I feel like there's a lot of people that are finally starting to warm up to the idea of the versatility, you know what I mean? I guess everybody, it's always a tendency to dislike the newcomer, you know what I mean? So
right.
It's just like I dealt with a little bit of that, and I feel like everybody does, but we all have to figure out ways to like take inspiration from that, you know what I'm saying, and find like, be able to center yourself and do what you have to do. I've been working on it, you know what I'm saying, and we all have our days, but
yeah.
I feel like overall, like there's an appreciation for me that I didn't see for the first little while, so
right.
It's kind of been good.
I've been seeing you out there a lot, doing a lot of performances. Talk about how that's been, because you hit a couple of them. You was in Lancaster. You came down. That's my way. Shout out to my folks down in Lancaster. I saw you out there at Apple Chill.
Yeah, Apple Chill. Shout out Bobby Dollars. We got a song called "Endless Love." Was out. He pulled me on stage for that, and that's honestly the biggest crowd I've ever performed.
Apple Chill was crazy. Yeah. I saw the crowds out there.
I saw.
How did that feel?
It's good. It's a good bit. It was fun, man. Honestly, it's hard for me. I know it sounds corny, but I still love performing so much to the point, like, when I see a bunch of people, I low-key almost get distracted sometimes. I'd be so happy looking at everybody, be like, wait a minute, I'm performing shit, my bad. yeah, whatever. But it's a great feeling, man. But as far as shows are concerned, I have to shout out my manager, Miss Colio, Stay Rooted Music Group. I have to give a big shout to Carolina Waves, Miriam, K97.5, all the people rocking in the Triangle, man. I want to shout out all of y'all. I can name everybody by name, but it's a good group of people, and they put me on with some different performances and some different opportunities, man. I've been able to rock some venues that I never thought that I would get to because of these opportunities. So you surround yourself with good people, man. You really do get what you give. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I've been on recently, trying to
Dirty
put it on.
Dirty F. White in the building. I'll say, we'll get into the music, but I've been watching you just in as an artist, you get a chance with these social media, sites to show off your personal life and a lot of things that's been going on. So, you've been getting a lot of ink lately, I see, bro. Like, is it a phase? Like, you just said, like, let's keep going? Like,
nah,
I've been seeing
it's
it.
that money, baby.
Okay.
Nah, let me stop.
Talk about
it, man. I'm a broke boy for life. But
I
love ink, man. I just love it a lot.
For
a while, my 3/4 sleeve was just looking kind of empty, so I had to finally just put some money aside and go get it filled in. I got my piano keys, you know what I'm saying? I love the place.
That's the latest piece?
Yeah, this is the latest one. I got Roll On my knee for one of my songs that I put out, Roll On.
Okay.
Speaking of Roll On, video coming out, shot in the Durham area. Shout out my boy Torch House.
You see how he goes straight back to the music?
Well, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I got Roll On my knee, though. It's a song, you know what I'm saying? It's coming out, but go ahead.
Well, no, while we on it, though, while we talking about Roll On, I see the visuals is look like they about to be crazy.
I'm excited,
You've been talking about it. You've been building up to it. I seen. Give a shout out to the artist that's doing some of the visuals and stuff for that right now.
Torch House Productions, Patrick with Torch House Productions. This man, like, he'll take like a mountain and make it into, the Mount Everest. Crazy. Like, I gave him some simple, you know what I mean? I just gave him some basic components of some symbolism that I wanted to do, and this man he digs deep with the direction. Like, he's able to see where I'm going a lot of times. I don't even know hardly where I'm going sometimes. I'll be like, man, well, I think I kind of want to do this, or I had an idea for such and such, and he's so good at cutting to the chase and getting me to that idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to have that partner that you can tell them something real easy, and then they just deliver on it. I'm excited to see what you got going. I'm kind of
coffin. We had a coffin. I ordered 200 Peruvian lilies.
Show the people the coffin. It's easy to mention in the building, as always, man. Show the people the coffin, man. Yeah, for real. So that's a photo that's part of the video, though.
Yeah. We had a big white room, Playground Studios in Raleigh. Went in there with their white room area, and I borrowed a casket that my uncle had gotten as a wedding present, ironically. But
he got okay.
They had a Halloween themed wedding, so let's just leave that at that.
Okay.
But so I asked bro, I was like, man, Uncle, can I get, shout out Uncle Todd, can I get your coffin real quick? Can I take your coffin away? And he was like, don't hurt my coffin, you know what I mean? And we strapped it on top of my boy's wagon, and we drove 2.5 hours with it. The looks we was getting, people driving by, it's like,
oh, I'm sure
them boys are smoking that shit.
Were y'all was in Wilmington doing that?
Well, we went from Wilmington to Raleigh. That's what I'm saying. With the coffin on the top of the car. Yeah, so we got there, Playground Studios. We shot a really stark, commanding, like, visual, like the emptiness. It was like my Citizen Kane of music videos. Like, it was 2 candles, 2 singular candles, the casket, Peruvian lilies. You know, I got shots of my bros that I took with me that were in there, got their cameos over their shoulders looking at me as I'm in the casket, you know, because the whole song is
real
about
artistic.
Giving your flowers while they do, you know what I mean? Like, you can't appreciate people once they're gone, and that's what the whole song is about. And so I really wanted that symbolic, you know what I mean? So I had them dropping flowers on me, and the whole thing, man, it's phenomenal. I can't wait for y'all to see it, man. I'm excited.
As well, man, because it's, you know, at certain times when artists, you know, go to that next level to where, you know, you've been doing a lot of things artistically, you know, music-wise, and now to add it to your visuals, I mean, because I know a lot of your visuals I've seen, they've had an artistic style, but it's been more, you know, you kind of let the music speak for itself, more performing, but this seems like a little more cinematic here. We about to get from there.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm really about, I like the symbolism, you know what I mean? So when I had the opportunity to put some certain things together that really struck, you know what I'm saying, it was more specific than I think I've been to this point. And I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm really excited about it. I think that working with a budget is easy to just go, oh shit, we're just gonna, you know what I mean, stand in front of a dope car and rap, you know what I mean? But to me, you got to go a little level, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are people that make that work, and shout out to the people who are versatile enough to be able to take components and put them together and make something dope. You got to shout out to all the videographers and directors out there that are taking these crazy, wild concepts that artists come to them with and making something that actually is tangible. So it's pretty fire.
30th White in the building, Stephen the Dream, this, that, and the third interview series live at Power 104 Studios. I want to ask you a question, and you know, last time you was on the show, you told me a tape was coming, and the tape came. Now, I won't say the name of what I heard on the last interview, but I want to ask, was that the same tape that dropped, The Fourth Wall? I heard something else. You know, we ain't gotta say it because you might have something else in mind. But was there?
Don't say too many names. But the Fourth Wall was something that I hooked up with my bro Young Will. Shout out Young Will. Here with me. He helped me, man. We recorded that whole thing. Lil Ed mastered it. Shout out Lil Ed. I'm right here in Charlotte. But I don't remember. I dare say I think it was what I told you, because the other project that I think you might be talking about, I don't think that I told you on air, because I might have told you, and I might have told you off camera. But it's some low key like, I can't just tell everything. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I ask, we'll talk about The Fourth Wall, is because I remember we were getting into Tam Fam. Is it Tam Fam?
TVM
fam. I don't know if it's how you say it.
TVM fam.
Fam.
That's my boy TVM Killer.
So you told me it was something on the way with him, and then when I heard The Fourth Wall, I heard the 2 features.
He's on there, so that's probably what that is.
My side is fire.
My side is, I got to shout out TVM. I love to surround myself with people that inspire me, and low key, like, there's good healthy competition between me and him, between me and a lot of my artist friends.
Nice.
And I think that's a good thing, and I think that a lot of times people get competition mixed up with beef.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And TVM is somebody that I've been friends with for some years, and we've always had that little bit of friction between us, like who's the better lyricist, you know what I mean? Like, you wrote a fire verse, but my shit hotter, and he'll go back and rewrite his whole verse and go, you wrote a fire verse, but my shit hotter.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many times that my side got rewritten.
Yeah.
Before it got recorded.
But that's dope though, because that challenges you as an artist. That lets you know.
I'm not letting him off the hook at all.
I can't just put out nothing, because I mean, that's your tape.
Right,
you
right. You gonna come scorch me on my tape? I'm like, oh no.
But I like y'all's combo, y'all's collaboration on that. Of course, Breeze and
Breeze came correct.
Breeze came on the track. What is it? Change the channel. Change the channel.
Yeah.
And when I listen to you on Change the Channel, that was you on all three verses?
No, Breeze had a middle verse.
Breeze had the middle verse. So when I heard you on the first verse, I heard you was like in your bag, like you was in your Yellow Wolf bag a little bit, bro. Like it was more like just the stuff you was saying. Like, I don't know, I felt it. I felt it, but then when that last verse, it was I felt you on that one though.
It was a different. I kind of like I let my guard down just a little bit in a certain aspect.
And I didn't know if it was like strategically. And the reason I asked about the middle voice, because I could hear it like it was building back to you. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if it was done purposely or if that's just how
on
it came
that track.
out.
I don't necessarily think so, but I do know that we recorded those verses in chronological order. Like, we recorded the whole song in the studio together. I like to do that when I cook with artists. I do send features. If somebody's far away and I already know that we have good musical chemistry, I'll send anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But when I cook something new, it was really important for me and Breeze that we cooked it, and it was all cohesive. So I rapped my verse, he rapped his verse, and I went back in the booth again. And I think that's how that energy gets set up the way that it is, recording. If you do that in chronological order, like kind of we build off each other. So.
4 for All is a dope project.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. I appreciate that. I got a shout out, Not Your Mans. They had that boy Drake K review me. He gave me a 2 out of 10. And I was kind of hurt, you know what I'm saying? But then bro hit me up in the inbox and said, go watch the podcast. So I went and watched the podcast. Okay. And the other 3 reviewers, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I'm like, yes.
Sometimes it ain't about the clickbait. That was the clickbait to get you in.
Right. It's all good though. I reposted it, man. Shout out Not Your Mans. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody smoking that sound, if you feel me.
Let's do this. I know we got a single dropping soon. Before the album drops.
Chess Game. That's the last thing y'all get before you get this R&B side.
I know we want to get into that. I also want to get into Damn Dirty Can Sing. Let's talk about that. But before we do, let's introduce the So Cold video. Okay. Show it for the people.
I'm with it.
Let them know.
Hide your children.
Yeah. Hide them. I mean, he's as always start the video off with the teens. The teens always starting off the video right. I'm very impressed by your casting director, whoever that may be.
Look, yours, me, myself, and I, casting director. We was a 3-man council. We said, look, I got a vision for Cheeks. Now let me stop.
Hey, and you delivered, sir. Let's talk about it. So Cold. Let them know the video.
Yeah.
We'll introduce.
So Cold, man. It's on YouTube right now. Dirty F White. So Cold. You go to my page. It's queued up right there in the first section. It'll queue up. It'll start playing automatically as soon as you click on my YouTube page. It's that easy. Dirty F White.
Let's get it. This, that, and the third interview series. We'll be back.
Yeah. They ain't no stopping me now. Colder than a dozen igloos in this bitch. Yeah.
Yup, that's a song.
I'm so cold. Better go get your Columbia. This is where the weather. Better go and get your bundles up. Ooh, I think we got another one. Hottest in the city, but I feel like I ain't done enough. Better go get your Columbia. This is where the weather. Better go and get your bundles up. Ooh, I think we got another one. Hottest in the city, but I feel like I ain't done enough. I'm blowing up like the Challenger, packing the back of the Acura. My homies is rappers and traffickers. Alias address is GPS accurate. I live by the law of the averages. I'm imagining dragons and taming them bastards. You're starting to understand why I'm a savage, just why I'm a savage. And bitch, you a headache, I pop you like aspirin. I caught me a Z and it's still in the package. And your girlfriend swallowing all my ejaculate. I don't stress bills up the ones that I'm stacking, yeah. I should be at the Grammys. I guess I can't win those since I'm so immaculate. Wait, but if it happens, it happens. When I'm in the booth, I refuse to stop snapping. There's blood on my mouth, I ain't using no napkin. I eat what I kill and I kill what I haven't. My flow is so endless, my bars are so massive. I get on the beat and I fucking attack it like. If rap is a bad bitch, then the panties I'm coming to snatching me. And you gon' have a real hard time sleeping on me like a mattress is covered in plastic. Yeah. so don't even ask it. Bitch, you already know that I'm on the next one. I just wanna hit and run like I got no tags. I'm getting head like I just blew a gasket. Yeah, so do not get attached to me. I fuck them good so that naturally I just hit them and quit them, then fucking forget them. But somehow they always come back to me. So cold. Better go get your Columbia. This is where the weather. Better go and get your bundles up. Ooh, I think we got another one. Hottest in the city, but I feel like I ain't done enough. Better go get your Columbia. This is where the weather. Better go and get your bundles up. Ooh, I think we got another one. Hottest in the city, but I feel like I ain't done enough. Yeah, baby, I'm back like a Chili's commercial. This is genius at work. And together we eating together. I'm passing the place like I'm sitting in church. And I'm flipping the bird. I just post up and serve. And I stick to my word. You'll get what you deserve. Best believe that.
In the building, this, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream, Dirty F White. We are here. Just watched the So Cold video. And again, man, individuals. The teens individuals. You want to shout out any of the teens individuals, man? You want to give them no love?
Nah, I'm gonna give them some love. That was Michaela with the blue top,
Okay.
Samantha with the black bikini.
Okay. And y'all got to do your own research to find
I would give you all their Instagram. Yeah, I was about to say, you know what? I'm just gonna post all their Instagrams because like I can't remember all y'all's Instagrams. So please, in the comments, I'm gonna tag all their Instagrams, and you'll be able to see every one of them. I'm not even gonna try to start to remember everybody's because my memory is that.
Right.
Not.
I see.
I'll put them all though. I got them all there.
I see. Right now, you came with your fam too. You know, shout outs to the
got
fam.
my people
Yeah.
with me. Got my brother with me. My DJ.
So this is
Brother
your
from
DJ, right?
Yeah, DJ Young Will.
DJ
Shout out
Young
DJ
Will.
Will in the building. My boy Seth. My brother Seth's in the
Seth's
building.
in the building.
Shout out to brothers did get on. You know what I'm saying? You know
So let me ask. Everybody's got hair. Last time we spoke on the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to get into it because you've already spoke on what it is, what it represents, what the F represents, what everything represents about dirty. Y'all boys ever think about just chopping it? Just forget it, or just it is what it is?
You mean like
Maybe image
Are we
wise.
worried about? Oh well,
Image-wise.
I mean.
Not for, of course, like you said, like I said, your personal, it is your personal.
Yeah,
that's
I
in
feel
you.
that. I
I'm
mean-
saying image wise, has it ever come across?
Yeah, nah, it definitely has.
Okay.
It's definitely something that I've thought a lot about. It's definitely something that I've vocalized a lot and
Mm.
asked people a lot about. And so far to this date, I've never received any like real venom. Like there's been some, I dare say there's been some like some off glances, I guess, and stuff. You know what I mean? Some low key shit. But the thing is, I would hope that most people would understand how much love that it takes to maintain and to live, you know what I'm saying, that lifestyle. Like shout outs to my girl that twists them for me, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And the thing is like, to me, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and I wanted locked since I was 11.
Let people know who your favorite
I'm a
rapper.
Wayne head.
Right. And people understand
hair don't care like a Navajo had me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck all the rest of that. So
I want to connect the dots with that. You had put a post up and you said like music saved your life, like saved your life every day, saved your life all the time. How in like, is there a certain example you could point to, and not to get too deep per se, but is there anything that you can say like, yo, I had to get this off my chest in the booth, or if I didn't get this off, things could have went left. Like just being able to, of course, make music, but even to listen to music, you know.
Yeah. I dare say that it's hard for me to rank listening to music versus creating, because I feel like those are two very equal and opposite sides of the same coin as far as music. Because I intake just as much as I create. You know what I mean? I dare say I intake way more than I create. Honestly, I listen to so much music, but I can think of a couple of different occasions. Honestly, I mean, I remember some times where like I've had like friends of mine that were in really dark places and called me in desperate situations, and I was required, you know what I'm saying, because of my love for them to, you know what I mean, do some things and take care of them, and you know what I'm saying, kind of forgot myself for a little while, and it was music that helped me bring them back, and or help me bring myself back, put things together. I can think of some times where music connected me with people that otherwise I wouldn't be able to be connected with. You know what I'm saying? A connection that at the end was super beneficial for both of us. You know what I'm saying? Never would have came together if it wasn't for music. And it's just, it happens so much. Like, there's so many examples of it. But
You're right, man. I love how music has really, brought people together, like in the sense of just,
Unifies,
unification. Like you can go out and play a song and walk past 30 people and say a lyric. Y'all might finish the song walking down the street, just every person that say something, but that's just because, and those people may never speak to each other in life. They never get an opportunity to even communicate. So how important is it, like, when you go to Apple Chill, when you go to your performances, that you see maybe a diversity in your crowds as well? Because I mean, of course, you're going to a lot of crowds you're going to that are gonna be different than what you look like already. But how does it feel like if you see somebody rocking to your music that doesn't look like you, and it might be sparking that Wayne, that what sparked in you?
And every moment that I have like that is surreal. It's phenomenal. Like, I can't describe that feeling when I get. But I also have to say that one of the things that I love most about music, like you said, is the unification. Like, if I go in front of a crowd like Apple Chill, because of the society and the climate that we live in musically, they expect to hear something out of me when I stand on that stage. You know what I mean? Regardless whether it's good or bad. And I've had some people that have come to me and said their expectations was this, and I ended up being this. And then I had some people say the exact opposite. I expect you to sound like so-and-so, and you really don't. But the thing is, my spidey senses, man. But I really appreciate that factor a lot when I'm able to go on stage and maybe help defy a stereotype. You know what I mean? And maybe help somebody like think about something that they didn't see before, because I refuse to accept mediocrity from myself. You know what I mean, in my creation. And so when I come before my audience with something that I put my heart into, that's the biggest praise that they can give me. You know what I mean? Is that look of like, oh man, I did not expect that. Like, boy, you here? What?
But I'll say this: the looks, just by knowing your artistry and how you progressing from just what I hear, those looks of unexpected are gonna turn into, oh, he better bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, very expected. Like, oh, I see who this is.
And that's the ironic part that I was gonna mention earlier when you're talking about visuals, because being somebody like me who is mostly self-funded, I mean, shout out everyone that's put in, but you know what I'm saying, everybody knows I'm gonna give it my all to the very end. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else should. I hope that loves music like me, but sometimes I feel like almost I create a musical check that I have to cash with my visuals. It's a little challenging sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because like
expecting.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you got a song that sounds like this, but if your visual doesn't, you know what I mean? So that's my duty as somebody who is a curator who's bringing artists and videographers and engineers together, is to make everybody function as one and hopefully achieve something that's really, really dope at the end.
Dope, man. Dirty F White in the building with us. Before we get into, I want to talk about Chess Game and the album. Just a topical thing. We saw like did you see the top 50 rapper thing that's been going on?
I've seen a bunch of different ones.
Bunch of different ones, right?
The first one that I saw was outrageous. I don't understand. Joe Budden was number 3rd. I love Joe. Shout out Joe
number
Budden.
3.
But number 3 of all time.
I'm gonna say this as a person that understands marketing. That was a podcast that put that together.
And they did that on purpose. Yeah.
I knew they was gonna put Joe Budden at 3. That's like if you put me at 3. Oh, I was gonna talk about your list too, and I ain't right.
If you put me at 3, I'm throwing the list away. Like, get out. Nah.
And he's a podcaster, so
right.
But I ask all that to say, do you aspire, because those lists are so like, they depend on so much different things, whether it's rapping skill, whether it's how many hits you got, whether these different things. Do you aspire and think like, yo, one day I'll be in a top 50 greatest because I'm just the greatest rap? Like, what would your criteria, what would make you want to be on a list like that? Like, what would you want people to see you for, to say, yo, Dirty should be on my list because this?
I would dare say that the only list that I would really care about would be top 50 artists whose music changed my life.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck about top 50 of all time. I don't give a fuck about top 50 in my city. No disrespect to everybody in my city. There's so much talent out there. It's unbelievable. Like, but I don't give a fuck about no top 50 unless the shit that's coming out of my mouth is making you be better.
Nice.
And do better for you and for the people that's around you, because there's too much shit out here, man. That's real talk. There's too much shit going on for us to not look out for each other and for us to not understand what we're doing with and come together and work together. And that reaches back to what we were talking about earlier. I'm trying to bring people together, period. I don't give a fuck how I have to do it.
think
You
you're
know
gonna
what I
do
mean?
it, man.
So
I think you're
I'm trying,
continuing to do it as your music grows and more people get exposed to you. We got chess game coming out on what's
Yeah.
that? Wednesday, Tuesday.
The 13th. What is today?
13th.
The 9th? Yeah. So I guess what it says. Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Thursday,
chess
something like that,
game.
yes. Dropping on all platforms. I'm
Okay.
excited about it. The last song I saw an interesting post on Instagram a couple of days ago. It was a dude that said, "You could have the most fire song in the world, but if you haven't dropped it, who's gonna hear it?" And I was like, "Oh man," because I'm sitting on like
They said last time.
albums of
Bree
music.
said you sitting on a bunch of music,
I'm
a
sitting
bunch of
on
visuals,
more,
a bunch
man,
of everything.
what? The point, I mean, you can't give them everything at once, but
Yeah.
I'm being stingy. Like, I mean, not even trying to sound funny, but I'm being stingy. Like I'm Drake. Like I could repackage all my old shit. You know what I'm saying, or something like.
Hey, give it to him.
So it's
man.
just like I'm gonna put some shit out. That's on everything. I've already made my mind up. I'm dropping everything that I've got. After this album comes out, I'm gonna let y'all simmer on this album for a while. But once that album, you know what I'm saying, y'all understand what's going on with that album, it's on to the next because I got so much to drop. Y'all understand? So I had to just squeeze one in before the album drops. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep everybody.
Had to give him a little bit.
Yeah, a little
Is there anybody we can expect on the project after this after chess game drops? Is there anybody on the project?
The album, it's a whole R&B album, and
Okay.
you can't expect some people. Who to expect? I don't know. I've got I think four total features on the album, or features pending, 5 maybe. But the thing is, I'm not gonna pick it till all my. I make a big lot and then I pick. You know what I'm saying? I heard Kanye say that when he made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It was a 10-track album. He made 50 tracks.
He had to
Pick 10. That's how. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If all your tracks are fire and then you pick the top 10 most fire, like what do you? So I can't tell you who's gonna be on there. I can tell you who might be on there, but
If they go to Damn Dirty Can Sing, can they get a little preview of?
you
Of,
can get previews. Damn Dirty Can Sing is my singing account. It's my secondary Instagram. You can go hook that up. Mostly acoustic. I sang in the rain, for Christ's sake. There's a video of me out there with no shirt on in the rain singing my lungs off. I know the neighbors was mad, but it's just whatever.
Tell them move.
Right, move.
Hey, I hooked you up with a producer in Charlotte. I won't per se. Is any work coming in?
I'm glad. Well, it came in. It ain't gone out yet. It's in the
works?
It's in the simmering pot. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just give a shout out. Somebody off of
We
this,
talking.
that, and the third interview series, and
We talking.
Dirty White. We done made a nice connection.
I
So
had to scoop that one up real quick because he does have some. He got some slappers.
He's got some heat.
He got some slappers.
I want to say his name, but he know who he is. Watching.
Yeah, he know who he is, and he
is.
know why I ain't finished it either because this album, you know what I'm saying. Until this album gets done,
Absolutely.
I put all my features in a very safe place
Yeah.
where I'm taking care of them. And once this album drops and I can get that off my conscience, then I'm free to open up and put my people on. You know
I'm
what
ready,
saying?
bro.
So
I'm ready.
That's the order.
It's Dirty F White in the building, man. Let the people know where they can find
Yes,
you
sir.
one more time.
At Dirty F White, that's everywhere. That's Twitter, that's SoundCloud, that's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's everything. Dirty F White, it's super simple. It's just like Weezy F Baby. It's a tribute. I mean,
There it
dead
is.
ass.
Let 'em know.
Weezy F Baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Tunechi. Get at me, bro. Let's do some features, man.
So Cold is out right now. Roll On is
Yep.
on the way.
Coming.
Video
Coming
is
soon.
on the way. Chess Game drops later on in the week. And we got Dirty F White here, man. Big artist out of the North Carolina area doing his thing.
Yes, sir.
It's Steven the Dream. This is the
That
third
third,
interview
boy.
series. Yes, sir. Live at the Power 104 Studios. We are here. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.